Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet, man, back again. We are Florida Podcast, man. Listen, presented by Mixoneessentials. We in Broward County today, man. I told you all 2025, man, we popping out with the biggest and the best. And listen, I got my special co-host with me today.
Hey, what's good? It's Sean Buck, Camino Black, representing Respect the Vibe, man. Shout out to We Are Florida Podcast, you feel me?
Most definitely, man. And listen, I told you we're going to bring out the guests, man. They're going to be guests, too. You big guests, you feel me? What's up, my boy?
Man, Grime Mode Chaos. I'm happy to be here, man.
Appreciate you
Welcome
for
to the
pulling up
town,
on
man.
us.
You know it?
Most definitely, bro. Like, you know, we down here in your territory.
Right.
You feel me? So, like, we got to go all the way to the back story, you feel me?
Talk to me. Where do you want to start at?
I mean, we got to start from the beginning, bro. Like, let us know who you is. You know, a lot of people know Grime Mode.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we know y'all had hit records. We know y'all been, you know, in the Florida culture for so long. So when you talk about Florida culture, when you go to listen to all the names, when they get to y'all, they're going to throw y'all in that bit. You feel me?
I'm just happy to be on that list. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to start by that, man. I love y'all to death for keeping us relevant. You know what I'm saying? For all this time, for those who don't know, Grime Mode, we the ones who started the whole Jook movement. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the South Miami Jook movement, let me make sure I clear that up, because you're from a side of town where y'all got the Jook City. Salute to all them guys, man. Salute to Tampa, Tony, Tom G, all of my G's, man. Lil Key, everybody that's in that hole. I see the tour coming up. Man, hit my phone. Stop playing with me, Lil Key. Stop playing, man. You know it's dumb love, man. So with the whole Grime Mode situation, it was like all of us was solo artists. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I say that. And we just got together because all this was, you know, beating up the underground side, and I'm killing the open mics and the showcases. And I'm saying that because I need y'all to understand, like, man, I dog for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I put in a lot of pain, pressure, and late hours for this, man. In a city that it's hard to be known or relevant in South Florida, because I'm one of them real Miami guys that came up through the trenches and came up through, you know, the rough sides of Dade County. We ain't talking about no South Beach. We ain't talking about all the little pretty, you know, tourist attraction side. We came from like that real gritty side, you know. Stage McCleasy, he from Carol City. My Haitian, who in the group with me, he from Opa-locka. Like, we from 3 different parts of rough towns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we wanted more. You know what I'm saying? So we put our music together and started recording together and hitting these open mics together because all of us had names. And you know, long before the I'm So High, everybody know me from I'm So High, everybody know me from Ecstasy, and a lot of records I written on, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just them 2 records. People know us for that, but there's a lot of behind the scenes that, you know, just like I was telling you off camera, I owned a magazine, you know what I'm saying? I was in coalition with Ozone and stuff like that. So I had a magazine with my homegirl, Shawa, by the name of Grime Magazine. And we gave, you know, DJ Khaled his first cover. I would have never knew he was going to be the Khaled we see now. He was just on 99 Jams at that time as a DJ, you know, with K Fox or whatever, and gave people like Teddy T a cover, and T-Pain was in a group. He just became solo at that time. But I'm young learning, you know what I'm saying, the media side, and I ain't really want to even be in the media side, but my homegirl was like, you pop it in the street, and you pop it at all the strip clubs. You can walk in any club you want to, because I had a name long before Grime Mode. And, you know, people call me Grime, you know what I mean? And the rest is kind of like history, man, sort of. You know what I'm saying? Did the magazine, started knowing the ins and outs of these conference calls with record labels and stuff like that, because I did that T-Pain cover, and that kind of leveled me up a little bit. It was just like, it wasn't just like, oh, he just a rapper from Miami. Nah, it leveled up. And boom, we just been doing music ever since.
Okay. I mean, how did y'all boys link up, though? I know you say y'all was doing, you know, open mics and stuff like that, but what made y'all be like, all right, because, you know, right now, it ain't, you don't see the groups. But back then, it was groups, you get what I'm saying? But what made y'all 3 want to come together and be like, all right, we finna make a group and we're gonna call it Grime Mode?
Man, listen, anybody that know me didn't know I'm a hustler. Like, long before I was like doing music, like I said, I had a legal name, you know what I'm saying, in the streets. And, you know, I was doing my thing. And to be honest, I never really took this music too serious, because, you know, my homeboys took it serious. And I kept doing it. And once a lot of my homeboys got killed and locked up, this was me kind of carrying on their dream. And then it was like, damn, like, you really good at it. But I was like, I don't see how y'all make money with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make more money doing what I'm doing out here. I didn't see the end game till I lost enough people. So then once I took it serious and started hitting the open mics, and it was like a drug addiction. Like, I don't do drugs, but I'm like, it was like a high, like watching the crowd. Like, I'm like, I wrote this at the crib and they reciting it like they know it. At that time, they ain't going to downloading no MP3s or streaming. I'm like, literally, my songs are getting put on at the flea market. Before 79 flea market got tore down in Carnival, I was popping in the flea markets and all the little traps. They would put my songs on them CDs, and I'm like, how this even circulating like that? You know what I'm saying? Originally. And that thrilled me. I'm like, dog, like I really gotta. So I took it serious. So then, boom, I started hitting these open mics, and then Stage McCleasy, who's in the group singing on I'm So High, he was in Icons first. Get fucked up, get fucked up.
I know that.
So then it was like I was getting a lot of game from him, game from people like Larry Dog from the open mics and stuff. And I started recording with them. I ain't really want to be in no group because it was just like, when I'm serious about something, I'm serious. And a lot of people that I was kind of grouping with originally, them niggas was playing. Like, they wanted to chase girls and be in and out of jail. I ain't got time for that. If I'm gonna get something my all, I'm gonna give it my all. And we start recording more and more. And the records that we was recording originally, they was popping in the street, in the strip clubs, and the strippers was loving us first. That's my first fan base. Strippers, like Coco's, original Coco's, Rolex, you know what I'm saying? After Hours, the Mint, all these little clubs that you probably take one. Clubs you gonna get shot at, them the kind of places I like hanging at because I feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable on them like white people side and all that.
I feel good.
I felt comfortable in the hood. Yeah, I felt comfortable because that's who I resonate with. But yeah, man, we started doing songs together and niggas was like, yo, y'all need to boom. And then the rest is history, sort of, again. You know what I'm saying? Because my magazine was called the Grime Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
My nickname was Grime. I had a web show on the beach. At one part, I left out too. This a gumbo now. Grind Time TV was something that I used to interview people. So I interviewed one of Flo Rida's very first interview came from me.
Mm-hmm.
I got Junior Reed, I got Hurricane Chris, I got Big Pitbull. These were people that was on my phone, like people that had, called my phone about other things. And I was the plug at one time, you know what I'm saying, for whether they need girls, this, that. I don't care if it was lean or weed, you know what I'm saying? I always was the go-to guy. So then with that happening, it made it easy for me to be known in the industry. Because a lot of people, if they ain't know me from rap or the magazine, they knew me for something. And that helped. And I didn't understand how important that was. So, yeah, man, I had a well show, grind time. Everything I have, even to this day, it got the word grind in. Because it's a lifestyle. It ain't just something that's cool. So we started a grind mode group and the girls loved us, the strippers loved us, the hood loved us, the kids loved us. We started leaning more into that party music because I love the JT Mondays. I love what Two Live Crew and Poison Clan and Disco Rick and all them did before me. Uncle Al, like all these people create grind mode. It ain't just like, oh yeah, we came up with a sound. Mm-mm. We adopted a lot of different versions of Florida music. The Tampa Tonys. You know what I'm saying? We took pieces of all that. The Trick Daddies, the JT, all of them raised us. So we put that together and we want to be the new Fugees. We just want to take it to a different level, not just, oh yeah, just some 90 group. We didn't want that.
Okay.
I got a question.
Right.
Do you think there's like a divide between the mainstream elites and the ones that laid the foundation like you in the Florida music scene?
I believe so, and it's some type of way we gotta blend it, but unity is necessary. That's why whether I do a 106 bar or I do this, it's like I always try to give away a little bit of nuggets that they can use. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's messed up because unity important, man. I travel, bro. Like I done did shows all over this country, and I'm like, Atlanta more like they more unified.
Yeah.
On the West Coast, they unified. It's people like Keep the Sneak. There's somebody from Miami ain't playing right now, but this man go platinum every year, or you know what I'm saying, Nine or La Russell or something like. They're self-contained, like they're self-sufficient. They got teams that help them build out. Like it sucks, you know what I'm saying, that Florida still ain't found that niche to stop being crabs in a bucket and competing with each other. Because Florida is one of the deadliest, musically deadliest states ever. Not just crime rate. I mean, like, we'll kill anything out here moving. I don't care what you hear on the radio. We got something that's better than that. That's why they keep visiting our land. People touch our land, borrow it, and go back to their own little, whether it's videos, women,
image.
Yeah, it's just like Africa. You see how people go to Africa and take all the minerals and everything out there, and then they leave Africans broke? That's how I feel about food. Yeah, I'm talking about our dress code, goals in our mouth, locks in our hair. Like, everything about a Florida nigga different. Everything about Florida women different. You could travel all over this place. And dog, you come here and our women just look tropical. Nigga, them shits look like they grow off trees.
Like,
what the fuck we need them? You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, I ain't trying to be too profane, but I'm like, whatever you need here, it comes here. This is a cocaine capital of the world at one time.
We got trains and boats and cars.
Yeah, like, whatever you need, like, this is a fun town. Like, people come here for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The most erotic or most sexual thing that niggas come to visit here for. Like, I remember, like, Memorial Weekend was a big thing because women, like, they know the rumors ain't coming back home with them. Yeah. They'll come here and have sex with 10 niggas in one night and be like, they ain't coming back home with me. You heard me? But they want to get that off. Like, this a fantasy world. You know what I'm saying? So why we not profiting?
Fantasy world?
Oh, man.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, like, and look at what we have here. Like, it's a big melting pot, and it's the most tropical place you're going to come to, Trinidadian, Bahamian. Look at how Carnival is. You said something about Rolling Loud, you said something about Art Basel. Yeah. But what about Carnival? Carnival, one of the biggest events that we have here. So you come here, you're going to get every celebrity from Shenseea on down to every bad woman that's from the Bahamas or Virgin Islands. We got more than just Jamaican and Haitian. Like, salute to them.
And it's crazy, bro, because y'all, like, I tell people all the time, I said, bro, you can take your pick and, you know, it's all type of shit out here. But right up there in Central Florida, bro, we don't got too many options. Yeah. You got black, white, you got, you know, your Hispanics, and you might have a little bit of sprinkle this, sprinkle that, but it's only black, white, bro.
Right. I know. They sneak at other cities.
Sneak in, but they only sprinkled a little bit, you feel me? But man, okay, you meet up, basically you get with a group, y'all form Grime Mode. What was the first song that took off for y'all?
I Got That Yo. This before I'm So High. We had a song, I Got That Yo. It's a trap record.
I know that song.
Well, we had tricked out the Harry Belafonte song that from Beetlejuice. So we made it a brick record because we always around Ross. We from the street. But at that time, we was going in the direction of the Jeezys and, you know what I'm saying, the Yo Gottis, because we felt like, damn, that's the only thing but then we couldn't get it clear to one of our biggest records in the street. And here we couldn't get it clear. So that's us learning about business all over again. Point this out right here, artists. Get your business together. I don't care about all that other shit. Oh, I'm hot. I get people that say that all the time. Who cares? This ain't no showcase. This is a business. So if you ain't got that business together, you're gonna keep getting hit with that brick wall. And that's one thing that hit us. We print up 40,000 mixtapes. We going to TJ's, DJs. All these record pool meetings, traveling all over the place. That's another point. Take that down. Get outside your city. I don't care what's going on in your house. Boy, somebody said this to me a long time ago, and I never forgot it. They're like, oh yeah, but I want love in my city. Michael Jordan walked through his living room right now. His mama just gonna look at him like, whatever. Me and you going, oh my gosh. That's the difference. The effect is the difference. When I'm from Miami, but when I come to Broward, it's different. I go out with my kids, I go to Publix right now. They, oh my God, that's from Grime Mode. You use that wow factor outside your city. Because people that's from my hood, they like, I went to school with him. Oh yeah, I mean, he had a little trap over there. They always got a point where it's like, they knew me. Same thing like Michael Jordan at his family reunion. They're like, oh yeah, I remember when he couldn't even tie his own shoe. They always got a story that's gonna just bring you back down to being human. But yeah, man, I started doing certain things and it's just like, it took off in a major way, man. But I Got That Yo was the first thing. Then we started leaning more into like, I want something different. I started telling them, it's a flea market in P. Ryan where I'm from. That flea market ain't even there no more. And I started telling them, I had dancers, I had a street team. I built the whole organization because I was working for Big Teach. Big Teach is Pitbull's manager at that time. And I started learning from him, coming back home. Boom. having little meetings right on my part, right in the hood, right in the trap. Yo, this we gotta do. I seen them white folks doing this. I seen Lil Jon doing this when I'm with Pitbull, cause Pitbull my homie now. I'm around Pitbull and I'm like, yo, you know when they have their meetings, they do this, da-da-da-da. Okay, boy, I bring pizzas. I start mimicking that from the cheap level.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Let me go get a whole bunch of Little Caesars pizzas.
Yeah, they niggas have a hibachi, but
yeah, let me go ahead and niggas start taking it serious. I'm on a pod late night, like niggas smoking their little dope, doing it, but they listening. Cause they like, this nigga be around Pitbull this day, Trick this day, and he coming back home with the information. So I come right back to the village and just, boom, politic with them. And I'm a person they listen to. So then they start taking notes and I'm like, boom, this is what we gotta do to make this record take off. Now, here's a point that make them so high take off. It ain't take off because it was just a big record. I hate when people say that. I had to go to 3, 4, 5, 6 clubs a day. I'm hitting the day shift all the way to after hours. Cause at that time we was in a pill popping era. Everybody popping ecstasy. Everybody double stacking. Everybody got a red pill, blue pill, green pill. This pill better than this one. Oh, this a purple double stack. I don't care. But where I'm from, it was a dance called the Jook. And I was looking at how that shit was going. I was like, what these niggas like? These niggas get on pills and just, they biting, like they jaw locked. You hear me? Mm. And I say, bro, where I'm from in South Day, it's dancers that take off. But this the one dance I'm finna market this. So I started saying, we gotta find something that's this speed and we gotta stamp it in the song. That's why you hear, can you South Day Jook? Some people think, oh, can you stop that Jook? No, it's can you South Day Jook?
Listen, just hearing what you saying in the back of that song, cause you know when it get to that part.
Yeah.
I ain't never know what they were saying South Day Jook. I thought you said what you just said.
Nah, it's can you
do that Jook? Yeah, like can you
And that's what helped too though, cause people battling like, oh, he jooking now, or you can't stop my Jook.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't care what y'all saying, as long as it works.
But when you see shit like that on TikTok, you feel me, and they man. Cause it's like you, bro, people like you was you still surprised that this generation was still dancing?
Very surprised.
And they dancing way more than like back in the day, bro. They dancing now.
The difference between then and now, you know what's crazy? Because I was like the DMX of my hood, I'm the Boosie of my hood, I'm the Webby of my hood, I'm that Tupac nigga. Niggas like, why? Originally, niggas like, why you rapping like that? That shit soft. Like, chaos soft. Back to the real, like, cause you be on your Rod Wave Pain shit. Why is you doing it? I say, bro, we in a party city. Have you ever heard all them Trick Daddy party records and JT? These niggas real street niggas. Goes in their mouth, they'll pistol whip you in the club, like for real, like, flaunt that place where, yeah, we dancing, but we'll kill you outside that club. When you come out in front of Take One, a nigga blow your shit off. So don't get it confused. Like, nigga, like, we're a party city and we're a drug city. We like to have fun. Them women still love us for, like, being fly niggas, street niggas, and know how to dance. So we put all them elements in a pot, which was difficult.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, we wasn't being praised for that shit. Niggas was like, man, that shit green as fuck. Till I started hitting these women. Leaving the club, I'm giving out CDs. Because I know that the one thing, this marketing ain't never changed. Watch this. When I market, I always target the women. I don't give a fuck about what you feel. Because the first thing, you might look me up and like, man, fuck, they got them old ass Jordan. You might start off with, hey, you know the girl gonna say, damn, what kind of cologne that is? Or, well, you got them shoes for, oh, he look cute, girl. And I already got, I'm half the battle already won.
Yeah.
Because I done came out fly.
But you know how, the women is the main marketers anyway. So if you jump in a woman car, if you trying to, and she listening to a song and you like it, she already marketing this some shit you don't even know about. It might be a love song, might be a song like what you saying, a pain song,
right? All
type of shit. So the women, they is the marketers,
right?
They is the ones that, you feel me, going to give your shit a try. Like most men, they gonna, like you just said, already judge you by, well, that nigga don't even look like the rappers I listen to. So I fuck with
right.
Like, which be crazy because it shouldn't be like that.
It suck, but I'm telling you, I always tell men the opposite sex is always gonna work. It's just like with a woman. If I had a girl rapper right now, I'd be like, listen, don't talk to these hoes. When you out here passing out jump drives or flyers, man, target this. Because the nigga gonna be like, damn, little mama, that's a real ass. And okay, you have the battle done. You gotta think on some pimp shit. Like, if I want something, I gotta send her out there to get it. And that's the same thing in reverse. And I start doing that, crack a little joke with them. They see a nigga got charisma. Girl could be 900 pounds. I make her feel like she petite. You hear me? Not on no disrespectful shit. I just make her feel good about her. Damn, la mama. Man, I done playing with her. I'm like, hey, take this CD. You don't like this CD? Throw that shit. The next bitch who drive past on US 1, throw that shit at that bitch. Oh, God, it's better than that. She done laugh. I'm halfway done.
Yeah.
Now she done put it in and not showing up the whole parking lot. Playing my shit.
Yeah.
And then boom, I built it. And then I went to the DJs. I didn't even go to the DJs first. I started seeing what DJs would do. Like, they're a judge. They act like they're the A&R. And then I say, damn, let me target the women first. Let me target the kids. Because you know what I learned that from? This the part of the movie I want to leave out. Hey, baby. That shit changed my life. Because Big Teach was working Pitbull situation, but he had a new artist, Hurricane Chris. I'm the one who worked that in South Florida. Everything that like Vonna 305 doing and all that, respectfully, I was doing that years ago. So when I was bringing him through all these hood spots and kiddie clubs, I was breaking his record, giving 1,000 shirts a week away, baby, showing them they got to dance to it. I took that shit off, and once I learned how that worked, into service DJs, which still works now, service the DJs, I say, damn, I was doing it wrong the whole time. Let me focus on the people first, then I'll focus on the DJs next. Because guess what? When I give away 5,000 CDs, when I walk in the club, guess what's gonna happen? When they play my shit, the DJ gonna say, damn, why I ain't been playing this? All these girls juking.
And they know this shit.
Yep. I'm outdated. So I would make DJ feel uncomfortable. Like, nigga, you ain't been playing this shit? Yeah. So, not to do all that talking, my bad, huh?
Nah, you good. You good, man. I mean, you giving out free game right now, so they gotta pick it up and listen to it. You feel me? Yeah. But man, what you think about the current industry right now? And are you still, currently making music right now?
It still needs some polishing. I like a lot of these artists that's out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with a couple, Mr. Florida, who doing all the dancing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some stuff with him. He got a record out with Eye Candy. Shout out to Eye Candy. Just went gold.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's for us. That's for Florida. You know what I'm saying? She got over 100 million streams. That's crazy numbers. So boom, she got the fucking record. Salute to him, Florida and Mr. Magic and all that. Yeah, man, like it's certain artists. He got another record with KP, Keep Pushing. She out of Mississippi. She got like 1 million followers. Like it's certain artists. I got a record with the little homie Chris Daniels, man. He got records with all these Latin artists that got 5 million, 10, 15 million followers, like 20 million monthly listeners. Like, dog, I'm working with people that's behind the scenes. I ain't never stopped. You know what I'm saying? Shot a movie years ago, and that was the beginning of me really revving up. I got a movie called Baghdad, got over 1 million views on YouTube. We still trying to get that on Hulu or Amazon Prime.
I mean, what that movie was about?
It was about 4 kids that's from the projects in Opelika and Back Blues. And anybody that know Back Blues, that's like the year that I shot that movie had the highest murder rate in the whole city of Miami. And we first 48 capital. You know what I'm saying? So they beat out the Beans, they beat out Overtime, and it's special to me because it's about, 4 little kids that was good and then they turned bad. We're gonna show you why they turned bad. So I got a lead role in that, and Opelika showed me a lot of love. They still do, man, about that movie because we sent a message like, damn, it's a lot of stars in the hood. It's a lot of beautiful people in the hood. Don't count that melon tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we mean something, and sometimes you gotta respect the process, and all of them got a process in that movie. So y'all check that out when y'all get some time, man. Like, but yeah, that as far as artists, I love what I see. I just want to see us on a different level, man. Like, because we worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can compete with any and everybody, and we need more tours. We need more promoters taking chances on us. Back to your city. I just seen Lil Key say something about out of all the big artists and celebrity artists that he done booked, he just booked all these artists like Strizzo, and boom, they sold out.
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy to me. Do you understand how beautiful that is? We be having wins that niggas don't highlight enough to me.
But they kind of like, it be kind of hard for them boys to do that shit, but when they do it,
right,
they see the effect from it. You feel me? They definitely see it. Cause I went to one of their events like 2-3 years ago, and it was something like they just did last night, 2 nights ago.
That's special.
But yeah, it's definitely like, They try to stick together, but there's only so many avenues they can reach out there. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you think as far as like Florida or just South Florida, why we can't have like that unity like New York or Cali or Texas?
We too competitive, man. Like, I see people competing like they don't need to be competing. I don't even care if you do the same kind of music. Like, from the beginning of when I first got in this music industry, I ain't competed with nobody. That's why my face so clean. Like, when I came up, like it's a record that I'm about to put out that's old, bruh. But I got Pitbull on it, made one phone call, got him on it, it's a street record. And then boom, I called Frank Lenny, boom. He was a fugitive at that time. He man was running for, I think he had a murder case. I could talk about it now because it's August.
Yeah. OG concert.
We done kind of did it.
We didn't get it, but I'm saying from your eyes, your point of view.
Man, Luke got to be the, if it's dead or alive, I wish I could just snatch Uncle Al out of heaven. Because I would want him to just open up this whole show. So I say, Uncle Al, Bizzle, you gotta say Luke, Trick. Man, I don't even want to be in it. I just want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you gotta be in it.
No, I want to see it. It's certain people. God, I wish I ain't had no number amount. It's certain people that just like, you gotta put a Trina. Oh man, you gotta put a T-Pain. It's hard. You gotta do Kodak Black. Like, there's no way to fit. And they ain't even my top 7, but it's just like there's certain people that I still want to see Jackie O perform. Like, she's a fucking beast.
I've never seen her.
What?
Yeah,
I gave her a cover on my magazine.
I've never seen her.
And then certain things happen. You gotta see. Oh man, from the Briscoes, the Frank Lenny's, the Papa Ducks. I can go on like.
See, and you know it's so crazy. So like, I was a teenager when all of them was popping Briscoe, the Papa Ducks,
Right.
and all them. So I never got to see them perform. So I just seen Papa Duck perform this year. It was my first time.
Papa Duck was one of my favorite niggas. And to watch girl, like, to do shows with him, I'm like, these women finna take their panties all by him, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
The street niggas, we fuck with them, but them women was like,
Yeah, the women was.
they could let their baby daddy hand go in the club. I was like, this nigga that, I'm talking about the wicks, big long wicks. I'm talking about this nigga was that nigga, dog.
Yeah.
He still is. But dog, we got so many key niggas in different areas, man. Like Hot Boy, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different hot niggas and different.
Mhm.
It's hard for me to just come up with that list. So
That's
don't hold no gun to me. Ball Greasy is like, Ball Greasy can do the whole state by himself. I seen his lineup. Like, when you perform with him, I'm like, this nigga dangerous. Like, for real. Like, we really have a lot of artists in every area.
Every area.
Every area. So I can't really say like it's a top. And my bad if I ain't answer it right, but
Nah, you good, man. So man, is there any messages or anything you wanna, leave to your fans before we get off it?
Keep going, man. We in a state where a lot of black men and black boys is like, they don't feel love. And our suicide rate too high for black men. You hear me? We look like we made out of metal and stone and steel, but I'm talking to the black men right now. The black women, y'all got it covered. I'm talking to them like, keep going, bro. Like, we need you here.
For sure.
If it was time for you to be gone, God would have, disconnected you from the earth. But I'm telling you, man, find a release. Find somewhere. I don't care if you got to cry in the shower, cry in the rain, cry in your backyard, scream somewhere in a vacant parking lot. Do it, bro. Because I'm a father who got 4 sons, and I tell them the same thing. You hear me? Like, go somewhere and get that about you, man. You're going to implode or explode. Like, so I make sure I say that every time I'm, like, in front of a camera. Because I talk to inmates.
Yeah.
Like, on my TV show, it's like, dog, it's TGK, Metro West, and Stockade. I got thousands of inmates that watch me that's in jail. 9, shameless plug, 9 is Texas. Corpus Christi, Dallas, Houston, all that stuff. We just got on. We a week strong in Texas. That's over 3 million viewership that I got over there. So I gotta talk to men, because sometimes people feel like we just a lick. We money. We a check. We a bag. Nah, man. We got feelings too. We mean something too.
For sure.
You hear me? So I just want to put that out there, man. Keep God first. Keep grinding. Keep hustling. I'm Gucci.
For sure.
So my bad. All right, let me just get your opinion on something. I'm sorry, bro. One last thing you could say to like South Florida, like where do you want to see the music scene and like the elites that's here Like where you wanted this to be. You feel me?
I kind of want to see more mashups to level us up. You got people like DJ Khaled. You should be doing songs with all kind. We seen you do 50 albums with all the other people. You hear me? It's time out for that. Let's just find a project with Ross and all that, and just put the little guys that you know that's been on your show, been on my show, been on your show, and like start co-signing them and figure out a way for us to guide them the right way. Because just because you worth millions and all that, and I ain't trying to name drop, but all of them like the Flow Riders and Pitbull, we gotta have like a round table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I sit in the back like a fly on the wall.
Cause it's something just like they was in their 20s and 19. It's a million of them out there, to be frank.
Just like parents, we had to learn by trial and error. Like I didn't know all this stuff that now I get to look back. I can't change nothing, but I did learn enough, so I give it all away, hoping somebody grab this line or that line. Oh, this ain't gonna work for me right now, but I use this, or maybe I won't do this, but I'll start a podcast. Yeah, whatever you need to do, man, because the elites are still in a position in which their voice means something.
Of course.
And I work with middle schoolers, not to throw that in, but like these young niggas' attention span, they short. They ain't even gonna let me do all this talking at my middle school when I talk to them shorties. Like, because you gotta hurt me get to the point. They gotta hurt me get back to doing this and doing that. Their attention span is short. It ain't like when I was coming up, I would listen to an OG for fucking 5 hours. That's why they let me be around them OGs, because they like, this little nigga listen. And he apply it. These little niggas don't even listen to apply it. So, that's what it is.